What's good, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, YouTubers of all ages? It's your boy Ches the Hitman Styles, and I'm back once again to talk about what went down last night at Monday Night Raw. And yes, tonight, or should I say today, is Tuesday. SmackDown Live is less than 30 minutes away. But until that time comes, I want to talk about what went down on Monday Night Raw last night. Okay, first, excuse me, sorry, I didn't mean to burp. First opening segment. Roman Reigns comes out and he talks about his triumph victory and his successful title defense against Samoa Joe, and pointing out, saying, if you mess with one member of the Shield, you mess with all of us. And then comes one part that really grinds my gears. And then comes Jason Jordan coming in, who's one half of the Raw Tag Team Champions. And his tag team partner is the Architect, Seth Rollins. And guys, I gotta say, I remember back in the days when Kurt Angle had hair. He is a act all weird and lame. Jason Jordan, he was just plain lame. So I guess like father like son. I guess in a way, Kurt Angle went from being a lame wrestler and a good technical wrestler to being a beast. Maybe Jason Jordan is on his way there. Maybe he's not. But other than that, yeah, he comes out saying, on behalf of Seth and I just want to go ahead and thank you. And he wants to go ahead and do a shield fist. You not believe in the Shield and all that? Man, Roman Reigns looking at him like, dude, you're not a member of the Shield. What are you doing? Then comes Seth Rollins coming in and saying, Jordan, I see what you're trying to do here and all, but you really gotta work on your timing. And I don't think Jason Jordan realizes this. He thinks that just because he's one half of the Raw Tag Team Champs, he actually believes that he's a member of the Shield. Jason, I'm sorry, man, but you are not wearing all black in a vest. Even though your father did at TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, replacing Roman Reigns, I'm sorry, man, but you are not a member of the Shield. So it's like, Jordan, what are you doing, man? Seriously. Your promos are kind of weak, but hey, if WWE is gonna make you into a more vicious wrestling machine like your dad is, then by all means I say, all right, cool. But last night his promos were lame. Roman Reigns and Rollins were looking at him like, okay, yo, is this guy for real? He wants to go ahead talking about saying that even though we're not the Shield, we're pretty good. And then he wants to go ahead and do a little Dean Ambrose thing, saying we could take on 3 men, 4 men, 2 teams, 4 teams. First of all, Dean Ambrose said that first before Jason Jordan. So, Jason Jordan, you want to go ahead and say that you want to go ahead and tell Seth Rollins that, okay, I won't be Dean Ambrose, I'll be better. Okay, but you want to go ahead and steal some of his promos and turn them into your own? Yeah, I don't know if you guys caught that. I certainly did. So, nice try, Jason Jordan. And then that's when the newly reunited team of Balor, Gallows, and Anderson came out, or should I say Balor Club, Too Sweet. They came out, and Balor, now his promos were strong, saying, Jordan, you want to go ahead and talk about you're part of the most dominant three-man team of all time. He told Jason Jordan straight up, and it was true. He's been with Balor, teamed up with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson way before he ever found out that Kurt Angle was his biological father. Now that promo was a ooh, and it was so true. It's damn true. Because hey, they used to team up back in Japan. So that being said, moving on, all three members of Balor Club step into the ring, and Finn said this 2018 will be the year of Balor Club. And once again, Jason Jordan be like, Balor Club? Oh please, oh please, oh please. I'm a member of the Champions Club. And I don't know if you guys saw the look on Reigns and Rollins' face. I mean, first off, you saw Rollins doing this, saying, oh my God, did he really just say that? Even Roman Reigns looked down and had embarrassment look on his face, saying, no, this kid did not just do that. Oh man, oh man. So moving on along with a promo. Once again, lame. And that's when Luke Gallows had to throw in that what's that word that Luke Gallows like to use. But before that, like Balor Club point out, no, sorry. Carl Anderson pointed out, saying, what is this? The Champions Club? I mean, what is this? Some new cute version of the Shield? I mean, don't get me wrong. You got the Architect, Seth Rollins. You got the big dog, Roman Reigns. And then you got the, what's the word off the tip of my tongue? And then, of course, Luke Gallows was going to let him have it. What's that word? It starts with an N. Let's see. No, it's not that. No. What's that word? Oh, nerd. I guess, I don't know if you guys remember, but last time Luke Gallows called Dean Ambrose a nerd, Dean Ambrose flipped off and said, no one calls me a nerd, and just straight up attacked him. Yeah, Jason Jordan just slapped him and all. Which, of course, it wasn't that much of a serious thing, but I got something started. And that's when Raw General Manager Kurt Angle came out and made the main event, saying that I'm sorry guys, I was looking at this text messages. I'm sorry, saying that I don't know who would win between the team of Rollins, Reigns, and Jordan versus the Balor Club, but I would like to see that. So he made tonight's main event official, which would be Balor Club against Jason Jordan, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. And with that, moving right along to the next match. What happened on the next match? What happened? I'm trying to remember. What happened? Oh, you know what? Hold on. I think I remember. Hey. You know what? Dang, I forgot already. You know what? Okay, let me go ahead and talk about what I can remember. Okay, Enzo Amore defended his Cruiserweight Championship against Cedric Alexander. And before that, man, Goldust want to go ahead and be a little motivational speaker. Or should I say, acting like Rocky's personal trainer and all. I gotta give Goldust some credit. I mean, he almost had the voice down. He almost had it down. He almost did. But then he kind of had a little sore throat problems and all. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. So the motivational speech he gave Cedric Alexander. He went ahead and gave a motivational speech, and the match went on for like about a good 15 minutes or so until Cedric Alexander did a high flying moonsault, the same move that Finn Balor always does. And I guess Cedric Alexander did that. He did that move correctly, but unfortunately, Enzo Amore, he suffered a pretty rough shot because most of Cedric Alexander's body weight landed on Enzo Amore's left leg, which caused all the pressure to land it on his left leg, which caused an injury, and that led to Cedric winning the match via countout. However, still Cruiserweight champion Enzo Amore, and during the match, you see Nia Jax being concerned for her future boyfriend or future hubby. I don't know what's gonna happen between the two. But after the words, while Enzo was getting treated by the EMTs, yeah, Nia Jax came along, and she came along to make sure that her future boyfriend was okay. And he was like all tough, saying, "Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Believe me, I'm good." But the moment she walked away, he was back in the tears mode right before Nia Jax walked in. And let's go ahead and talk about The Miz making his triumphant return. I mean, it wasn't that much triumphant return, but it was a return nonetheless. And coming to find out that his partner in the Mixed Match Challenge is going to be the undefeated Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. I'm like, bruh, how did The Miz, just now coming back to WWE, how do you end up with Asuka? I mean, dude, that's gotta be one of the luckiest picks ever. I mean, talk about a way to talk about the way I make a comeback. But yeah, but anyway, then I don't know what Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas was trying to do. Give Miz gifts and all. Like Bo Dallas giving Miz a picture. Curtis Axel giving him a jacket, and then it looked like to me they're gonna take off their watches, their shoes, socks, maybe some drawers or whatever, and then that's when the Miz did this, and then that's when they started arguing, and that's when the Miz like, hey, when my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. And then after that, he went ahead and gave Roman Reigns a good warning, a fair warning, saying, hey, Roman Reigns, I'm coming for my Intercontinental title, because The Miz rolled back the tape after Raw went off the air when all three members of the Shield triple powerbomb through the announcer's table. And what he did later on in the main event, I'll get to that in a minute. And you know what, guys? Now I remember. The next match that went down, the real match that went down, second match, it was Bayley and Sasha versus Sonya Deville and Amy Rose. Now, Amy Rose and Sonya Deville. Now, Sonya Deville, I look at her as a striker and a submission specialist. Amy Rose, she's a pretty good technical grappler. Now, don't get me wrong. For a couple of rookies, they pretty much dominated the whole match. But Amy Rose made one fatal mistake. Sasha Banks capitalized, put on the bank statement, and making her tap out. And of course, Paige, she's chilling out. She's chilling on ringside watching the match, because I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but during the live event, Paige did suffer the injury, and she is making a full recovery. And hopefully she'll be ready, up and coming, for the first Women's Royal Rumble match. So anyway, a win for Sasha Banks and Bayley. Now, moving right along to, what went down next? Oh yeah, Mr. Woken! Yes! Woken Matt Hardy going up against Kurt Hawkins, who's saying he's undefeated in 2018. I mean, dude, 2018 just started. And you already lost a match, caught mess of a twist of fate. And after Matt Hardy was celebrating with his Woken Warriors, of course, lights go off, lights come on. You see Bray Wyatt in the ring. He looks at Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy, he has a smile on his face, and I'm surprised he didn't say, Bray Wyatt, I knew you come. I'm surprised he didn't say that like he always say, I knew you come. Back when him and his brother Jeff were on Impact Wrestling. I mean, yeah, those two just stood toe to toe, staring each other down, doing their trademark lappers at each other. So I guess those two, they're probably gonna lock horns either at the Royal Rumble or the kickoff show at the Royal Rumble. Now, what went down next on Monday Night Raw? What went down? What went down next? Trying to remember what went down next. Oh, oh yeah, guys, I don't know if you caught this, but I don't know who Kurt Angle was talking to on the phone, right? Before the bar came in and accusing Kurt Angle of having favoritism for his son, until Kurt Angle dropped a bombshell on him saying, guys, at the Royal Rumble, you guys will have your rematch against my son Jason Jordan and Seth Rollins for the Raw Tag Team Championship. Now before that, oh, hold on, guys. You know what? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and set SmackDown to record live. I'm sorry about that, guys. And SmackDown's for 5 minutes. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and keep on doing this video for y'all and tell y'all what went down on Raw. Now, I don't know who Kurt Angle was talking to, but his words were, I know you want to enter the Women's Royal Rumble, even though you haven't wrestled in years. So that's going to be a surprise. I don't know who he was talking to. Y'all know who he was talking to. It could be Beth Phoenix. It could be Lita. It could be Trish Stratus. Shoot, you know what? For all we know, it could be Karma, a.k.a. Awesome Kong. Who knows? Or then again, might be Molly Holly. Or Ivory. Shoot, even or heck, it could be Hall of Famer Jacqueline. I mean, who knows? I mean, all I know is that the first ever Women's Royal Rumble was exciting. I can't wait to see women wrestlers from the past make their triumphant return. I mean, of course, because we ain't got enough women for the first ever 30 women over a top Royal Rumble. I mean, yeah, we got women from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, but that doesn't lead up to 30. So of course, past superstars will come back. Like the Bella Twins, like they're gonna come back on the 25th anniversary of Monday Night Raw, as well as The Undertaker, D-Generation X. Not to mention the Road Dogg Jesse James, the badass Billy Gunn, the New Age Outlaws, and of course the Texas Rattlesnake himself, Stone Cold Steve Austin. But that's in 2 weeks. Moving right along. Sheamus and Cesaro won competition, so they fought against the Titus Worldwide, against representing, Titus O'Neil and what's his name? Oh, Apollo Crews. And shockingly, at the very last moment, Apollo Crews was on the apron. He timed this just perfectly. Right before Sheamus went for his bro kick, Apollo Crews did a backflip moonsault, land on Cesaro. That distracted Sheamus long enough for Titus O'Neil to get behind Sheamus, rolling him up for the 1-2-3. So that's a thumbs up for the Titus brand worldwide. That is a huge thumbs up. And let's see what happened next on Monday Night Raw. The most shocking thing of the night for Monday Night Raw. Right after Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar were talking about, was talking about what's gonna happen at the Royal Rumble in the triple threat match between Brock Lesnar defending his title against the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman and Kane. After that, they went up the ramp, and as Brock Lesnar was doing his thing up in the ramp, in comes Kane jumping in right from behind. Those two end up fighting backstage until the Monster Among Men decked both of them. And the way he tossed Brock Lesnar, the way he tossed him through the table, yeah, he went through the table with ease, and that's when the big trunk fell in the back of his head, which knocked him out cold. And believe me, guys, that looked painful. And then Braun Strowman picked up a different equipment toolbox, knocking Kane out with it. Kane fell slowly through the table, and then with the same equipment box, Braun Strowman slammed that on top of Kane, making sure he wasn't going nowhere. Then he went to a different equipment toolbox, looking for whatever, and then he finds a grappling hook, and I'm like, okay, what's Braun Strowman getting ready to do? Is he getting ready to hang these guys with that grappling hook? But then he latched onto this big equipment square truss, and with his barbaric strength, brought the whole thing down, crushing Lesnar and Kane at the same damn time. Yo, right when you thought the Monster Among Men couldn't do anything else unthinkable, man, last night he did it again. He definitely just, that made me jump out of my bed. I had to rewind that 5 times because I couldn't believe how he brought down the whole truss just like that with ease. And that led a result of Brock Lesnar being stretchered out and the Big Red Machine Kane limping and walking away from the scene almost the same way Braun Strowman did back when Roman Reigns backed up that ambulance while Braun Strowman was trapped in there. And y'all remember at the pay-per-view Great Balls of Fire how Braun Strowman didn't want no medical attention and he limped away. Kane did the exact same thing last night, so... And we don't know the medical condition of Brock Lesnar or Kane, but only time will tell. Then going on to the next match, you got Samoa Joe going up against Rhino, and Rhino requested this match compliments of Heath Slater, just to show Heath Slater what being tough is all about. But I'm sorry, Rhino, you're tough, you're powerful, but when Samoa Joe locking a Coquina clutch on you, yeah, that was a wrap, and you had no choice but to tap out. And believe me, man, you had 2 choices. I mean, once Samoa Joe had that Coquina clutch cinched in, you either pass out or you tap out. And then after his victory, Samoa Joe made a statement. He was going to enter the 2018 Royal Rumble, and he made it clear that John Cena will be the first person he eliminates at the Royal Rumble. So that being said, in the near future, that's going to cause a rivalry between John Cena and Samoa Joe. And guys, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but on a Raw exclusive, during that match with Rhino, Samoa Joe suffered some kind of foot injury on his right foot. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you guys can find it on YouTube, but the EMTs were checking on Samoa Joe's right foot, so he kind of suffered a slight little injury on his right foot. I mean, nothing serious though, but I guess Samoa Joe needs to take it easy and take a little on to recover. And then what else happened next? Oh, Alexa Bliss. Now Alexa Bliss, I don't know why she went into Asuka's locker room and said that she didn't want no trouble. Asuka could have knocked her head off anytime she wanted to, just like she did before. Ty was saying she didn't want any trouble or whatever. And then she was talking smack to Asuka, and Asuka looked at her like saying, "Yeah, you know, you better walk away." Then coming to Nia Jax, after Nia Jax got done checking upon her future man Enzo Amore, telling Nia Jax that Asuka said this, which is currently a lie. I mean, pretty much Alexa Bliss is probably setting up a feud to go down between Nia Jax and Asuka, but the bottom line is she's just trying to make sure Nia Jax takes out Asuka, to make sure Asuka doesn't compete in the first ever Women's Royal Rumble, because Asuka is a favorite to win. So while Asuka was about to be in the match, where she was doing her intro, Nia Jax jumped up from behind, doing an electric chair drop on her, and then surprisingly, I mean, as big as she is, she showed everyone last night that she has a little picture of athleticism doing a senton flip on Asuka. And because of those results, next week it's gonna be a rivalry all over again, just like it was on NXT. It's gonna be Asuka versus Nia Jax. And I guess now the only thing to talk about is the main event that went down between Battle Club, Jason Jordan, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. Now, now, Jason Jordan did not get involved in the match, but although during the match, Rollins and Reigns did most of the work, and before commercial break, yeah, Jason Jordan came in the ring, acting all hype up, saying, yeah, that's what you get, and saying, yeah, good job, guys, good job. And then Roman Reigns and Rollins look at him like saying, man, what the heck are you doing, man? You ain't doing nothing, man. I mean, we're doing all the hard work and stuff, and you're acting like all three of us did something when you didn't do squat. And then later on in the match, I say Rollins, Reigns, and Jordan would have won the match, but then that's when Jason Jordan made a mistake. He made a mistake. When he got in the ring. When he got in the ring, telling the referee this and that because Finn Balor, I guess either was him or Luke Gallows. They knocked off Jason Jordan before Reigns made a tag to either Rollins or Jason Jordan. I mean, it's not like Roman Reigns was prepared to tag in Jordan anyway. I mean, of course he wanted to tag his homeboy Rollins, of course, because hey, Rollins did all the work, Reigns did all the work, giving doing a Superman punch and a spear. But before that, that's when Jason Jordan came in the ring telling the referee this and that. And that's when Rollins made an attack on Roman Reigns, right? But the referee didn't see that because he was so busy with Jason Jordan. And because of that, Reigns got in Jordan's face saying, "What are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing?" And then that's when he went out the ring, Superman punch Carl Anderson, Spear Luke Gallows, and then what else happened? What other mistake he did? He did a distraction, right, which accidentally backfired. Balor knocked off Jason Jordan, hit the coup de grace on Seth Rollins for the 1-2-3, and while Battle Club was celebrating, Yeah, Reigns was looking at Jordan like man, you just messed up big time. And that's when the Miz and the Miztourage came out. They jump all three. They jump Rollins, Reigns, and Jordan. But of course, the Miztourage were after Reigns, of course, because Miz wanted payback. Did a skull crush finale. Was about to leave the ring, and the Miz like, hold up. Came back in the ring and mocking the Shield's patented triple power bomb once again and insult the injury. And I'm sure Dean Ambrose is somewhere watching at home saying, man, you know what? Man, if I was there, man, none of that would have happened. So, with that being said, guys, Jason Jordan, he thinks he's a member of the Shield and all, and I hope Dean Ambrose comes back a lot sooner than later, because Jason Jordan, he's gonna be a cause and a mess of everything. But hey, Kurt Angle, he used to be like that once back when he had hair. So if this would be Jason Jordan's way to true stardom in WWE, hey, you do what you gotta do. But until then, Jason Jordan, man, last night you messed up big time. You act like you're a member of the Shield, and because of your actions, you and your team got the L. I mean, no disrespect to Rollins and Reigns. So that being said, guys, I would give Monday Night Raw, I would give that a solid B+. And the plus part is what Braun Strowman did. That was the most shocking OMG moment of the night at Monday Night Raw. So that being said, guys, and I don't know if you guys are gonna watch the mixed tag team challenge match. I found out today that Bayley is teaming up with Elias. Man, I wish it would have been Samoa Joe, but Samoa Joe got the little foot injury. And on the SmackDown side, Natalya was wondering who her partner was, and coming up and walking up behind her, doing Michael Jackson breakdancing moves, comes the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. So those two are going to be a team. I can't wait to see this mixed match challenge on Facebook, and I hope you guys watch it too. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to hit a like and subscribe. And I'm still a rookie on this channel, but hey, it's good to be back on this channel. It's good to be back. And I was supposed to do a video game live stream for you guys playing WWE 2K18, right? But see, I was talking to Wrestling Guru 301, who's the leader of Team Guru, and me and him were talking, right? Now, see, guys, I'm kind of nervous about playing the game now because I didn't want to get no copyright infringement because we was talking, right? And see, Team Guru, right? By the way, give him a shout out too, and like and subscribe to his channel, right? Yeah, whenever he does live streams with 2K18, he plays no music because he thinks it's copyright infringement. And I've been doing some searching, right, on people who done live streams with 2K18, and to be honest, I saw some videos which have been playing music and wrestlers' music, no problem. And then I saw only one video that had no music, no jukebox music in the main menu whatsoever. So guys, I'm kind of indecisive whether I should make a live video stream. I was supposed to do it today, but I guess the nerves kind of held me back or whatever. I mean, you know, me being nervous and all. So I don't know. I mean, I'm sorry I didn't do that for you guys. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot because it should be no copyright infringement just because wrestlers' theme songs are playing. Because hey, it's all part of the video game. I mean what? What? You want me? What? You want to go ahead and just play? Well, you want to go ahead and play a game with no music or no sound? I mean, don't get me wrong though. I mean, it's all part of the game. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna play no music outside the game. Oh no, that will probably be a definite copyright infringement. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot tomorrow and see what happens. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching this video once again. You can find me on social media. You can find me on Facebook and Twitter as Chez the Hitman Styles, and on Instagram, Hitman Styles 1. And no, I'm not the Phenomenal One. That title belongs to the world champ AJ Styles, which, by the way, I know darn well he has a reaction to Daniel Bryan after Daniel Bryan last week put him in a world title handicap match at the Royal Rumble against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. And this is like Daniel Bryan's way of starting to become a heel. And I thought Shane McMahon was supposed to be the heel, but he just wanted Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to be gone from SmackDown and the whole WWE after portraying the whole SmackDown brand at Survivor Series. But then again, after watching Clash of Champions, it was kind of unfair for Shane McMahon to do that 1, 2, and then he stopped. And then just look at Sami Zayn yeah, you ain't winning this match. That's what Dan Bryan would step and say, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? So I kind of understand where both of them are coming from, but I hope Daniel Bryan, I hope he doesn't become a heel. I really hope he doesn't. Because he's general manager, and y'all remember the times when he was a wrestler, he had to deal with the authority and all that. I mean, I don't know if he's on his way on those same footsteps, but I hope not, guys. But with that being said, thanks for watching this video. And oh yeah, let me go ahead and give Wrestling Guru 301, and Jaraj, who helped me create my very first YouTube banner of Too Sweet. Jaraj, bam! Thanks once again, man. Thank you so much. And with that being said, guys, SmackDown's on. It's like, hold on, let me see. What time is it? It's like, oh, dang, 8:15. Oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this video off. Thanks for watching this, guys. Tune in to SmackDown right now. And I will try my best to give y'all results at the same night right after it goes off. I mean, it all depends because I have to work in the AM shift. So that being said, guys, thank you guys so much. And thank you once again for not giving up on me. This is Chez the Hitman Styles signing off and giving all you guys Too Sweet. Bam. Peace.